What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Potter, and today we're back to BAND-MAID because two of my patrons have requested the same video in the same day, Vladimir and Matt. I hear Miku from BAND-MAID is turning 30 today, if you're watching this in Japan when this premieres, but it's tomorrow here still, because it's only the 20th. But anyway, I just turned 30 in May. It's kind of a rough time. I mean, maybe it's not for everybody, but you know, it's a huge milestone in your life. So, in honor of that, I'm going to be watching the song Sayonakidori. And Vladimir's part of this request is a drum cover by a 13-year-old drummer named Sora. Obviously, covering a Kane is never easy, but before I watch that, I want to watch BAND-MAID perform this song, and I hear Miku takes the lead on it. Just a quick heads up, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be pausing, but if you just want to watch the original video, go support the original artist's channel. That said, if you're excited to see this, pound that like button, subscribe and ring that buddy bell, and if this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands, and now I like to make one-man band covers and watch other musicians play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down.
Now that's an intro. Okay, I love hearing Miku sing lead here, and I'm going to go back because Matt actually sent me a translation here. I mean, it's an unofficial rough translation of the lyrics, but I kind of would like to get a rough idea of what the heck she's talking about. So, okay, so this song's about missing somebody. Sounds like a very emotional song. Maybe about not living up to expectations, not being able to live up to expectations. So what is this AI? I'm not quite sure what that means. She says, I drown in the AI? Okay, so kind of sounds like it's about missing someone that you can't stop thinking about, and maybe things didn't work out very well, but you still can't stop thinking about them and want to be with them. Anyway, that's just my dumb interpretation from reading these lyrics. So if anyone else can explain it. Oh, look, here's my question answered already. Lost in translation. AI is written in katakana, phonetic alphabet. Its meaning can't be determined till a kanji is assigned to it because AI has homophones. I thought it was AI love on my first listen. My interpretation is that AI represents love as something that you know how it is called but haven't understood or don't want to understand what it really is. Okay? Well, I don't know, but I think I can safely assume this song has some very emotionally impactful lyrics for Miku when she's singing it. So, let's start this over. Really cool that she's playing guitar while singing this. Ooh, another fun Akane offbeat drum pattern. It's a really cool riff that Kanami's doing too. Whoa. This is interesting timing. Wow. Whoa, okay. That timing was really interesting. It just went from 3-4 because it was like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay, so it went from 3/4 to 4/4. Cool time change. Focus. This song has an amazing composition. Love what Konami's doing over there. Ooh. Can't help but bop to this. This guitar riff is so fun. Is that more dissonance I hear? Oh. So it's just riding the minor scale. Such a cool sound. And I love how it both is a great show of skill and technique, but also makes you want to move. Like, I think Bernard Purdy said this, really good music makes you want to dance. Like, you can't help but dance. And when you can combine that with a great display of skill and just interesting composition, you got all your bases covered. Really cool. Ooh. The drums in the backtrack are cool. Love Misa's slides there. Ooh. Okay, that 3/4 part. I love what Misa's doing under the 3/4 part, playing triplets on the bass, the dee 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 dee, and then just the way that plays off of what Akane's doing. Oh my gosh. Like I was talking about yesterday, a BAND-MAID composed song is just so fascinating. Like, I obviously haven't heard them all yet, not even close, but they're just so captivating the way that they're composed because there's always something new and interesting happening. They got the time changes in here, they got this really cool riffs, and of course, Miku's vocals on top, just beautiful. Love how Misa comes in right there with those triplets. Ooh. Ooh. Miku's voice got some grit there. Whoa! Miku and Konami are doing like a dual guitar solo here. What in the world? Another drum pattern change? Oh, I love that bouncy drum pattern too. What? Oh my goodness. That ending was so insane. Pretty much through the whole song, I wanted to comment on how crazy what Konami's doing is. That ending guitar solo was so epic. And Akane, like, constantly changing the drum patterns from measure to measure. It's almost like every song, she's just constantly keeping it fresh with the drum patterns. Okay, I gotta watch that ending again. Okay, right there, where Akane does this drum fill where she almost like slows down time a little bit for this drum fill. The way she spaces her notes out, it sounds so cool. Oh, and right there too, before I let it play again, Konami is so busy over there doing those octave slides. She's by no means lazy at all as a guitarist. Like me, if I wanted that sound, instead of playing actual octaves and sliding from one note to the other, I'd probably put an octave pedal on and just tap it between two fingers. But she's sliding with her whole hand between those two notes, and it gives it a different sound with the slide in there, and so high effort, and that's why I respect it. Okay. Right here. I love how the drums and bass were underneath that too, that sliding, creating that dun, dun, dun together. And then this fill. Yes! Okay, so she goes from like eighth note separated fills to these triplets. Oh my gosh. Miku's voice there sounds so good. What a great song. Dude, what epic musicians. Okay, any drummer that can keep up with that song, regardless of age, I have massive respect for. But this particular drummer, Sora, is only 13, it says right there. So before watching this, I already have a bunch of respect for Sora here for even attempting this song, because there's so many drum pattern changes. It's absolutely ridiculous. But Vladimir is the one who told me about this. So thank you so much, Vladimir. I figured it would be perfect to go hand in hand with that reaction. That's why I'm doing these together. Nice. Really solid. This part has such crazy timing. This whole drum pattern is syncopated. Like, it's not landing on the downbeats. It's just bouncing all over the place. And so this is an extremely difficult drum pattern to play. Got great control of her double kicks. Wow. Whoops. That is such a crazy drum pattern. Whoops. Sorry, I better pause this. I'm trying to fix my window here because I don't have her whole screen on there. Alright, that's better. Just some comments before we start again. For any 13-year-old to be able to play a song with those kind of time signature changes like that right in the middle of the song, so impressive. The first verse syncopated drum pattern wasn't perfect, but so impressed by the rest of this. Super solid, super in the pocket. These are some really complex drum patterns, and so many of them. Her ghost notes on the snare are awesome. And again, this is all played on an electric kit, which is way harder to play well than an acoustic kit. Even that triplet fill. Still blows my mind how many drum pattern changes this song has. Akane is an absolute beast of a composer on the drums. So maybe if I keep up my workout routine, I'll be able to play that song someday. And if I'm going to learn it, this will be the video I come to see exactly what Akane is playing, because there aren't many isolated drum cams of just Akane. I hope someday that most of their songs have isolated cams on BAND-MAID Prime. I would love to see her isolated footage of playing this song on drums, because this is one of the most insane drum songs I've heard. Well, pretty much anything Akane composes falls into that category. But thank you so much, Vladimir, for sharing this with me. Thank you, Matt, for sharing the original version of this with me. Just another song that shows how well-rounded BAND-MAID is. I mean, Psyche is an absolutely essential part of the band, but every member of the band is super strong. Miku is an extremely charismatic frontwoman for this song, and it was very fun to watch. So thanks again. Thank you so much to all my patrons for helping to support these videos. Thank you to all the Maniacs, Masters and Princesses, BAND-MAID fans that watch these videos. I really appreciate you. BAND-MAID videos are so much fun to make. I try not to be biased, but you know, BAND-MAID's probably my favorite band that I've discovered this year, possibly on their way to being my favorite band of all time. So, full disclosure, it's probably pretty obvious. That's where I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time.